The 26th of August, and we've had rain for a day. We're at an inch right now, and it's still raining off and on, although it from a radar looks like it's going to clear from the south. It's almost tropical. This was a counterclockwise low pressure system, and the thunderstorms actually went from the eastern part of the state out to the west in a circular left-hand motion. The grass has really greened up from the rain we've had, and we were really worried that we were going to lose a lot of this grass. We haven't had to cut grass much, and so now at least we'll get some grass to cut to put on top of our compost pile. So anyway, that's what's happening in Central Virginia today. Much needed rain. It is a godsend because you don't have to water, and with a garden and a bunch of beds, it just, even with irrigation, it takes a lot of time and it wears you down over a while, and you're so glad that it might rain a little bit and save you from having to water. But I'm not wishing it'll stop, but I got to pick my corn today, and I'd like for it to dry out a little bit before I walk in between the rows and get soaked. Well, we tasted a little bit the last few days, and it's awful good. And I got to pick it, or at least part of it today, the ones that are mature. Well, this is a harvest for Sunday the 26th of August. That's full of tomatoes. We got a bag of squash around here somewhere. There's another bag of tomatoes there. There's about 100 ears of corn here. Bag on the right's got 20 in it. The next one's got 19. That one here's got 18. The others, I think, have about 12 or 14 each, so it's, I don't know, 90 or 100. That's not going to be too bad. We've already picked 12, so I can't complain on that. Now I'm going to go over to the garden and add that to this and show you what happens when you get a lot of rain in 24 hours. Well, there's the corn that's been picked over. There's a lot of second ears in there that are small. I picked some of the second ears, but most of them not. If you just pop your thumbnail into the upper kernels, it'll put milk on the top of your thumbnail, and that's when it's right to pick. If it's clear or pops internally and you don't see it, it's not ready to pick yet. Everything else is doing pretty good except during this rainstorm. Well, let's see. We got an inch out of it earlier, and I dumped it. And we got roughly another ½ inch. So that's 1.5 inches. So now we're up to 5 3/4 of an inch of rain in about the last 6 or 7 weeks, which isn't too bad. Now this is herky jerky. We're getting ready to go to Richmond. While I picked all these vegetables, I got drowned. Walking in these plants, they are soaking, dripping wet. And this one fell over. It was laying over there in the aisleways, in the roadway. You see the pepper plant knocked on it a little bit, didn't break it. And there's 2 tomatoes laying on the ground. And I took a steel stake and drove it in the ground, and took a waistband out of some decorative pantyhose and tied the stake to it. The stem is not broken, so as long as it's upright and off the ground, it'll keep producing. My okra is getting up towards 7 feet. And we picked 1 cantaloupe today. Anyway, thanks for watching.